Welcome back to the Treasure Valley View. I'm Krystal Nicole. Here with me is local hip hop artist Poppa Joe.
Thanks
Welcome,
for having me.
yeah.
Thank you.
Poppa Joe, that's a comforting name.
Yes.
How'd you become Poppa Joe?
Well, I feel that, my grandpa, we called him Poppa, and he was always taking care of us. And that's my goal, is to be as helpful as I can to people and motivate people and empower them, because that's what my grandpa did for me. So.
Right on. Well, I know you've openly stated that you grew up as a troubled youth.
Yes.
And you use music to change your life around. Mm-hmm. How did you go about that?
Yeah. Well, music's therapy for me. I feel that everything that I have on my mind is okay to put down on paper with music, and it helps me write, because I started off with poetry, and that's how I began, and I understood that if you have it inside you and you let it out, it's easier to move through the hard times. So.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking of a "that's what she said" joke, but I'm not going to go there. I want to talk about, not only are you using music to deal with personal problems, but you've reached out to local artists with your own record label, Hustle Hard Full Time Records.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell us about the artists that you work with?
Yeah, we've got Dub, Rocky G, Billy Blow, Celda Gonzalez, A1. We've got a number of artists, D-Ray as well, that they find the same positive results in using their energy to music. So they've got their own projects they're working on as well. So and I love producing them. So I do the engineering as well with them and help them write, and they do the same for me. So
right on.
Yeah, we feed off of each other real well.
Right on.
Yeah.
And what would the message be, if you would have a message to your music? What would that be?
It would be never give up. I've got a song called Not Now, Not Ever. If you believe it, you can achieve it, really. Even if you are a marginalized individual in society, because that's a reality of the way things are, then just meet good people. Put yourself around good people that want the same thing, that have ambition and desire, and it'll happen. It'll happen. Absolutely, with God's help too. I couldn't do it without Him.
Very positive. I like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Now I understand we do have a clip from a song, Bronco Nation.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, Bronco Nation started off with Lucky the DJ from Kiss FM. Said, do some community stuff. Do a Bronco Nation song, bro. You'd sound really cool in one. So we did that, and I have a history with BSU myself. I'm a senior there, and I work at Boise State Public Radio, and I used to play on the field when I was a kid, and my grandmother owned the mascot. And so I found a close connection with that, and I applied my current experiences at school with the energy that Bronco Nation has. A lot of it's based around the football team, but it's not only them. It's the volleyball, it's the students, the children, and that's really what the video is about. It shows Bronco Nation as a whole.
Awesome.
And not just one facet of the school.
Awesome. I think we're ready to see that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows where we're from. Idaho. The Blue and Boise State University. Bronco Nation. Everybody knows where we're from. Idaho. The Blue and Boise State University. Yeah.
On this campus, if you dream it, you can make it. It's yours for the taking.
Follow your dreams.
A Broncos committed, respect is a given, resilient and driven.
What?
Success is our goal,
Yeah.
our community's our home. Smurf turf arena, gyms are combat zones.
Yeah.
The classroom is where we apply ourselves.
That's right.
It's Bronco Nation.
What?
Awesome. I'm proud that I'm a Bronco.
Yeah.
So what are your plans for music right now?
Well, I've got a new single out. It's called She Get It Crackin', and it's about the stereotype that any occupation has, including stripping. And I know females and not too many males, but that strip and they pay for their school with that. And that's really what it's about. It's about providing a way to make a path for your future. So
That sounds pretty
yeah,
positive.
it should be out soon.
I'm
The
glad
video's
it's
done
out.
and everything, and the torch, we shot that over there, and 44 North sponsored us, and it'll be a good one.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to that. And I want to ask you really quickly. I know around the nation in underground hip hop, you know, you have like your Eminem, who when he came up, he brought with him D12.
Yeah.
You know, and 50, G Unit.
Yeah.
How do other rappers in the Treasure Valley support other local rappers? Honestly.
I do see that there is a divide, and I think that we all should understand that we are forging a way for everybody that is a musician, not only rappers, but I think that there could be more effort in providing ways to connect, but a lot of the venues, you know, there's issues with that, and so it's more about artists just pursuing what they want, and then the rest will follow. And you know, I found that it's difficult to work with some other, because everybody's got their own stuff that they do, but I feel that there could be more of a proactive energy into creating a conglomeration instead of just an individuality.
Absolutely, and I want to give you a moment just to reach out to other local hip hop artists or rappers or any musicians in the Treasure Valley right now. What needs to happen in Boise, in the music scene, to put Boise on the charts in the hip hop world?
Well, I think the radios, the radio stations, you know, should, you know, specifically Wild 101 and Lucky and Kiki from Kiss FM have done a great job, but in all, the media outlets like you guys are doing, you're providing a means for us to be heard. I think that could increase more unification, because it's so divided because of the way this, like you said, the stigmatization that rappers and musicians have in general. So, you know, if you're an upcoming artist, patience and pressure. And I think you said perseverance. So the 3 Ps, and that's really what it's all about. It takes a long time to do. Great achievements take time, so just be patient and it'll work. So,
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. And where can people go to find more information on Poppa Joe?
www.poppajoemusic.com. So
Awesome.
everything's there. So,
Well, thank you so much for being here with us today.
thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
My pleasure.
Everybody knows
Where we from?
Idaho.